It's time for our next episode of Nightmare Dating Profiles. And as usual, this is your blanket trigger warning. If you are drinking anything, please push it to the side. If you are eating anything, please swallow it completely. We do not want to get anything stuck in your throat. These people are devolving. They are getting worse and worse. I've been doing this for a couple of years now, and these are pretty terrible. I'm going to start with this text message exchange from this man named Omar to this woman. Now, there is no bio that goes along with this, but this woman submitted this to me because the audacity. This man was trying to get a booty call. So right here, she's saying, by that you mean invite me over? And then he says, have I ever done that to you? She says, I feel like one time, yes. And then she says, so what's your plan? Listen to his game plan. He had this laid out. He says, invite you over, F you, cuddle, sleep, then you leave, unless you want to make me breakfast. She responds with, so I'm basically an S worker whose payment is getting to stay the night and leave before 8 a.m. Gotta say, that does sound super enticing, especially if you let me make you breakfast in bed the next morning too. I'm baffled at the audacity at times because she's supposed to use her gas money, give him her body, and then cook for him. That does sound like a sweetheart deal, and it is weird that she just passed this up and blocked him. But the fact that they would even ask, the fact that Omar would even ask for all of this, just lay it out plain. Come over, F you, cuddle with me, and then you go. Like, I just got to bust a nut, and then you can leave. You're disposable like that. He doesn't want an S worker because with an S worker, you actually have to pay them. He just wants somebody's body for free. Now we have Dewan, who's 36. He says, look at the screen, angel in guise of the devil. I'm not emotionally toxic, nor socially toxic. And he capitalizes toxic for some strange reason. And he has a real weird way of using commas with these spaces that annoys me. Okay, back to his profile though. He says, I could say what you see is what you get, but that's not the case. There is depth, layers beneath layers and layers. If brave enough to dig past the surface, you might find treasure. I like a beautiful woman who take care of her body. Plus, I'm BBW friendly. If you're just overweight, me and your fat butt might have to hit the gym. Overall, I'm a vibe, and I'm straight. I didn't know how many gay men and DL were around till now. So that's Dewan, who's 36. He's 5'10", he smokes often, and he has kids. And his dusty butt is taking pictures in the bathroom where we can see the toilet. You could tell he smokes because his fingernails are black. He's sitting up here showing off all of his body. He has no modesty. This is the reason why he has all them kids. This is an absolute no. We don't need an angel in guise of the devil. We don't need any more of these types of people. These types of people that don't know how to use commas and spaces. I don't care about your vibe. Your vibe is devilish and not modest, and you are a Jezebel. Absolutely not. Go back to where you came from, Dewan. I took this from a Facebook group, but there was no bio connected or anything. This man is trying to reach out to this woman. Look at this timestamp, 12:40 in the morning. He says, I had a stroke in 2020, but I'm recovering well. My children are helping me out with my DJ business. I'm in a wheelchair because of my stroke, but I'm very active in my community and business. I go to physical therapy 2 times a week. My phone number is, and he gives the phone number. He says, can I have your number? And then does a thumbs up. 12 minutes later at 12:52 a.m., so nearly 1 a.m. in the morning, he says, are you interested? The next morning at 8:45 a.m., because she's probably a working woman and getting ready for work, she says, I don't think we're a match, but I wish you luck in your search. He says, I don't think so either, ugly dog. And then she just laughs. She sends him a laughing picture because he wanted to get to know her. He's reaching out to her in the wee hours of the morning. She says, I'm not interested, and good luck. She's not even saying anything negative, and now she becomes an ugly dog. That is hilarious to me. I don't know how old this man is in particular, but these younger men are getting these old man diseases and these debilitating issues because they are not taking care of themselves. When they don't have a connection to a woman in some kind of long-term relationship, Married men are healthier than single men because they have a woman living with them. And we've already talked about these things. So these younger men in their 30s and 40s, they're getting old men diseases, old men situations because they're not taking. And I've already said they have these diets of Hennessy and hot wings, and then they're getting the ED, they're getting the gout, they're getting, as this man, he had a stroke, and like I said, I don't know how old he is, but this is what is about to start happening. These dudes are going to start falling apart, and we've already seen what many of them look like this man named Cletus here. But before I show you the screenshots of the messages with Cletus, the woman that shared this says, I thought this was over. Yes, that's his real name. No, I don't know why I gave him my number. Something about being open to what the universe provides. Yes, we had no contact since May. I have not heard from him since I sent that last message in May until a Cash App request just now. He is supposed to be 51, by the way. I'm over this. Cause what? She said, edited to add the Cash App request. So this is Cletus, who's 51, and he's dressed like he is in his 20s. He's dressed like his grandson gave him these clothes and these little chains. Cletus sent this picture. He's smiling all big. He got his jewelries up. He says, hope you like what you see, cause I damn sure love what I seen. So that's what he says. This is back in May. You can see the date stamp right there. He says, hi, beautiful. How are you? I'm at the harbor just chilling. She says, I'm good running around after work. How are you? He says, I'm good sitting here at the harbor. Was hoping to run into you. She says, I was out there for a while yesterday. Then my cousin and I went to the movies. He says, wow, I'm trying my best to meet up with you and go to lunch or dinner. Then she says, no, you aren't. If you wanted to meet up for lunch or dinner, you would have a date and time already. Then ask me if I was free and if I would like to join you for lunch or dinner, rather than waiting until you're out and hoping I'm free on the spur of the moment. So that is what she said. There was no other communication after that, until she got this Cash App request from Cletus Brown. His name is literally Cletus Brown. It says, for trying to get some food, please. So this granddaddy, this cat daddy, is up here asking for money. It's getting bad out here, and women need to know and understand that these men have not been that great with their health, with their finances, with building relationships with women, or, even friendships, or with their children. Please know and understand they are looking to attach to a woman to suck her life force. They want to suck her time, energy, and resources, and do not let them. I know she's not going to, but you got these old homosexuals, you got young homosexuals that literally have nothing. So you got to be on the lookout. Now we have Ray, who's 46. He says, I reap what I sow, so I sow good seeds. I like to meditate and visualize. Then I move and do what the Great Spirit tells me to do. I don't lie and deceive people. A honest person like me seems to be a mark in today's society where it's cool to be a demon. I have the mind, heart, and soul of a great man. I am looking for good friends I can build a mastermind with. Okay. I am a very powerful provider and protector. I don't mind surrendering some of my power to my queen so she can protect me. That's Ray, who's 46. He's looking to build with somebody. He's looking to build a mastermind with somebody. And he is a powerful provider and protector. He's also in jail. So, of course, he has a lot of time to meditate, but I don't know how he is protecting and providing even for himself, let alone this queen that he's looking to build a mastermind with. Here's Brandon, who's 39. And yes, I do realize that this is a little fuzzy, and I'm going to try to get through this. It says, besides internet dating like a job too, you want real, you say you do. Ladies, hard to find a woman who carries a Bible and cooks anymore. Find right one, the one who's not looking. Where did building a life with someone go? I'd rather have a female who's seen that one who hasn't. And I am a big boy. I am looking for someone, my Harley Quinn. So either you partying or you want to build a family, that's me. I'm doing with partying. I'm hanging bad boy hat up for good. Just want peace and real. Oh my God. I know that it's fuzzy, but he just wrote that bad. And here he is taking a picture in a cluttered bathroom. Look at this. Here's a few more pictures of Brandon, who's 39. He is showing us his toilet. More pictures in the bathroom, and he is showing off his dad bod. Now, he's looking to build a family, but he has already loaded up the dad bod for us, and he is smiling and showing it off. Why are these people so immodest? Why are they showing off all of their goodies in advance? I need them to stop this and start thinking about portraying themselves with a little bit more, I don't know, a little bit more dignity, a little bit more polish. Why do they believe that women are attracted to this mess? Anyways, join the conversation. Which profile did you like the best, or the text exchanges? I know that I showed a couple of text exchanges and not a lot of pictures. Join the conversation, like, comment, and share.